planet is getting hotter.
Food and extreme weather happen more often. This is called global warming.
Global warming is the gradual increase in Earth's temperature caused by the buildup of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. That gases trap heat from the sun, making the Earth warmer over time. Human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and pollution are the main causes of global warming.
To understand global warming, we first need to understand the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that keeps the Earth warm enough for humans, animals, and plants to live. When sunlight reaches the Earth, some of the heat is absorbed by the land and oceans, while the rest is reflected back into space. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere trap out of this heat and prevent the Earth from becoming too cold. However, human activities have increased the amount of greenhouse gases beyond normal levels. Because of this, too much heat becomes trapped in the atmosphere, causing the Earth's temperature to rise. The main greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Carbon dioxide mostly comes from vehicles, factories, and the burning of fossil fuels. Methane is produced by livestock farming and waste, while nitrous oxide comes from agricultural and industrial activities. Since the Industrial Revolution, humans have relied heavily on machines, transportation, and industries that use fossil fuels. These activities release billions of tons of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere every year. As a result, the Earth is becoming warmer year by year. Scientists around the world have warned that if global warming continues, it could lead to serious environmental, economic, and social problems. Global warming is not only about hotter temperatures, it also affects weather patterns, ecosystems, oceans, food supplies, and human health. This issue has become one of the greatest challenges faced by humanity today. There are many human activities that contribute to global warming, but the largest cause is the burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas are widely used to power vehicles, factories, electricity, and industries. When these fuels are burned, they release large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Every day, millions of cars, motorcycles, airplanes, and ships produce emissions that pollute the air. Industrial factories and power plants also release harmful gases on a massive scale. Another major cause of global warming is deforestation. Forests play an important role in absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen. However, millions of trees are cut down every year for agriculture, construction, and industrial purposes. In many places, forests are also burned intentionally to clear land. These fires release enormous amounts of carbon dioxide into the air and destroy natural habitats for wildlife.
Plastic waste and poor waste management also contribute to environmental pollution. When waste piles up in landfills, it produces methane gas, which is even more powerful than carbon dioxide in trapping heat. Livestock farming is another contributor to global warming. Cows and other farm animals produce methane gas during irrigation. As the demand for meat and dairy products increases, methane emissions also continue to rise.
Agricultural activity also use chemical fertilizers that release nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. This gas is another powerful greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change.
In addition, rapid urbanization and population growth increase energy consumption around the world. More buildings, transportation, and industries require more fuel and electricity, which leads to higher greenhouse gas emissions. Human dependence on non-renewable energy sources has accelerated climate change over the past century. If these activities continue without control, global warming will become more severe and difficult to stop. Global warming has become one of the most serious environmental problems in the world today. Its impact can already be seen in many countries and continue to affect both nature and human life.
One major impact of global warming is climate change. Weather patterns are becoming more unpredictable, causing extreme weather events such as flood, drought, hurricanes, storms, and heatwaves to happen more frequently. Some areas experience heavy rainfall and severe flooding, while others suffer from long periods of drought.
The increase in global temperature also causes polar ice and glaciers to melt faster. As a result, sea levels continue to rise every year. This threatens coastal cities and small dot islands because many areas are at risk of flooding and erosion.
Global warming also affects ecosystem and biodiversity. Many animals lose their natural habitat because of changing temperature and environmental damage. Some species are even becoming endangered of extinction.
In agriculture, climate change creates serious problems for farmers. Unpredictable seasons and extreme weather make it difficult to grow crops properly. Crop failures can lead to food shortages and rising food prices. Human health is also affected by global warming. High temperatures can cause dehydration, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. Air pollution related to climate change can also increase respiratory diseases such as asthma.
Might cause clean water shortages in many regions. Long drought reduce water supplies, making it difficult for people to meet their daily needs. If global warming continues without serious action, future generations might face greater environmental disasters, economic crises, and challenges to survival. Although global warming is a serious problem, there are many solutions that can help reduce its impact. Government, companies, and individuals all have important role in protecting the environment. One of the most effective solutions is reducing the use of fossil fuel sources of coal, oil, and natural gas. Countries around the world are now developing renewable energy sources like solar power, wind power, and hydroelectric energy because they produce less pollution.
Saving energy is another important step. People can reduce electricity use by turning off light and electronic devices when they are not needed. Using energy efficient appliances can also help lower greenhouse gas emissions. Transportation also contributes greatly to pollution. Using public transportation, riding bicycles, walking, or using electric vehicles can reduce carbon dioxide emissions for vehicles. Planting trees and protecting forests are very important in fighting global warming. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and help keep the air clean. Preventing deforestation and illegal logging can help maintain the balance of nature. Reducing plastic waste is also necessary. People can use reusable bags, bottles, and containers instead of single-use plastic products. Recycling less properly can reduce environmental pollution. In agriculture, farmers can use environmentally friendly methods and reduce the use of harmful chemicals. Sustainable farming can help protect soil and water resources. Education and awareness are also important solutions. People need to understand the danger of global warming and learn how to protect the environment in their daily lives. International cooperation between countries is necessary because global warming is a global problem. Many countries are working together to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and protect the earth for future generations. Even small actions can make a big difference if everyone works together. By caring for the environment today, we can create a healthier and safer planet for the future.